Hey grade 7, welcome to another edition of Mr. V Teaches Math, and in this video today what we're going to do is we're actually going to be introduced to our new unit, which is Unit 6, and it happens to focus on ratio and rate. And I'll explain more what those terms mean in a little while. But for today, our goal is to be able to relate fractions, ratios, rates, and decimals. This is sort of like an overarching goal for the whole unit. I'll get into more specific ones as we go through the individual lessons. And then we're going to be able to solve problems that involve ratio and rate using a variety of strategies. And so what I thought we would do today is just kind of get started on looking at some representations of different ratios, I suppose. And so we're going to get rid of this one and look over here. And so we're going to start finding some patterns. And what we see are some diagrams, and we're going to try and figure out what the missing diagrams or what the missing pictures are. And so here we see our first one. We have 6 triangles to 3 triangles is going to be the same as 12 circles to, well, how many circles? It's going to be 6 circles. Okay, and the reason that we know that is that 6 triangles here is twice as many as 3 here. So if there's 12, we need something that's actually half as many. So it's going to be 6 circles over here. And now here we have a square to this, well, this half a square, or this triangle. So that square to that half a square, I suppose, is going to be the same as a whole circle to half a circle. Okay, and then down here, this one's a little bit more tricky, but we have these 4 circles to 12 circles is the same as 3 triangles to some other number of triangles. Now, how might we go about figuring that out? Because, well, we can see that there are 3 times as many circles here as there are here. So if there are 3 times as many here as there are here, it would stand to reason that there should be 3 times as many here. And so what we'll do is we'll figure out that there's 3, and if you want 3 times as many, that means that you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if you need 3 times as many of something, and it's 4 circles to 12 circles, then 3 times as many as 3 triangles to 9 triangles. Okay? And so that's a way to look at some pictures or some diagrams and start thinking about ratios and how we compare things that are the same. Okay? So what we're going to do now is we're going to get into some just number activities. Nope, that's the wrong one. Sorry guys, that's activity 3. I want to show you activity 2. This one's just thinking about objects, okay? And it says there that one horse needs, well, we should know that horses have 4 legs and therefore need 4 horseshoes. But if one horse needs 4 horseshoes, then 3 horses, each horse still needs 4 horseshoes, so it's 3 times 4, which means that there are 12 horseshoes needed for 3 horses. And if one bicycle needs 2 tires, then 8 bicycles would be 8 times 2, which would be 16 tires. And then one baseball team on a hardball team anyway, like in major leagues, they need 9 players. 8 baseball teams then would need 72 players total. Okay, and again, these are technically ratios. We'll learn how to write them in a couple of lessons, but they're ratios. And so here we go. So this gets a little more specifically into looking at ratios written in words. So here we see 3 to 12 is the same as 5 to 20, which is the same as 8 to what? Well, in each case, the second number is 4 times as much as the first number. So 4 times as much here would be 32. Okay, 14 to 7 is the same as 20 to 10, which is the same as 36 to some number. Again, the first number is twice as much as the second number, so the other way to look at it is that the second number is half as much as the first number. So if we think about 36, half as much as 36 is 18. And so here we have 4 to 10 is the same as 8 to 20 is the same as 12 to what? Now this one's a little bit more tricky because you can't get specifically from 4 to 10 using either a whole number multiplication or division. But if we look at how these things grow, we have 4 here and 8 here and then 10 here and 20 here. You can get from 4 to 8 by multiplying by 2 and get to 10 to 20 by multiplying by 2. So it seems that this is just increasing the same way. So then to get from 4 to 12, I would say it's 3 times as much. So then 3 times as much as 10 is 30. So that last one seems to make sense there too. Okay, lastly, 9 to 6 is the same as 12 to 8, which is the same as 15 to blank. And again, none of these numbers really seem to work out. Because 9 is 3 more than 6 and 12 is 3 more than 8, or sorry, 4 more than 8. So we're trying to figure out a pattern here. Now if you want to think about it, 12 is 3 more than 9 and 15 is 3 more than 12. And then with here, 8 is 2 more than 6. And if we follow the same kind of pattern, it might stand to reason that this last one should be 15 to 10. Which is the answer. I'll show you guys how to do these kinds of things in a couple of videos, and I don't want to give too much away because I kind of like ratios and rates. I like all the math that we do. Okay, lastly, activity 4, we're going to be finding more missing numbers. And so here we see that one shirt costs $24, and then 4 shirts would cost $96. Okay. We have here that 12 pens cost $36, which means that 1 pen costs $3, and that means that 4 pens cost $12. Do some multiplication, right? 36 divided by 12 is 3, and then that 3 times 4 is 12. 8 calculators cost $132. 1 calculator costs, well, I got to do some long division because I'll just write it out. 8 goes into 13 once, it's 8. And there's 5 left over, so that's 2. So that goes in 6 times, and it's 48. 4 left over. So 1 calculator costs $16.50. And then if I want 6 calculators, I have to multiply by 6. So that's 0, that's 30, carry the 3. That's 36, that's 39, carry the 3. Would be $99. Just doing a quick bit of math on the paper because I know how to do that, and you should too. So that's just a really quick introduction to some ratios. Just yeah, we'll carry on more during the next couple of videos.